LOCs, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. Ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ready. Hut.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. At the 37-yard line. They'll play fake. Now Young. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Packers defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Young. That caught by Trimble. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Third down, Young from the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. First down, Panthers. They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And able to work his way down to 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 16-yard line.
They go play action. Young. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And the Panther first down.
Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Young working out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
A 22-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Play action this time with Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Tucker Kraft,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake, Young.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here is Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On the return is Jones. Just a 25-yard pop. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there without time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Packers at 2-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And they're on 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now Young here, you can see changing the play.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Love, they go play action now. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Love. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. These guys run back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. 45. One. Double. 38.
Love now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Young will set to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Young into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that'll be caught. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. Even after that fancy footwork we saw, good job defensively to recover. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down, Young. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you can take the spirit away from another team. If they drive and will to come back and win, can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on that.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Love from the gun. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
That's good. For the Packers, first down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Looking to throw. Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around.
15. And the Panther first down.
Young now from the 50. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Carolina.
It's Young off play action. And in
what you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
He'll try and do this himself. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Young to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and goal, Carolina.
To throw, Young. Now it's up. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And Young's going to throw for this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 40.
Now Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Packers on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. He'll try and do this himself. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now Young going to move him around.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got him. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That one looks like he'll throw here. Completed out left to Dobbs. That's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft with his 2nd touchdown of the night. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his pass is caught. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Off the play fake, Young. Throw right side, taken by Sanders. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
As a defense, you're going to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Young now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that